Hi everyone, this is Stephanie from Rapid Resizer, and today I'm going to show you guys how to draw your own mandala design and then upload it onto Rapid Resizer and add color and do edits through the software. So I know I usually start my videos with the craft or with the resizing on the software and then printing, but this time I'm going to start with the craft and then we'll end with the software. So to get started, I'm just going to get a piece of paper, a pencil, a fine tip black pen, preferably permanent, and a compass. So what I'm going to do is start by simply drawing a bunch of different size circles. So I'm going to start with one point in the middle of my paper and I'm just going to work my way out from there. So it doesn't really matter how far apart your circles are, you can just kind of do whatever and then work from there. So the circles are just going to act as a guideline to keep everything perfectly circular and harmonious looking. So I'm just going to draw some circles. And you can also use a ruler to section off your circle, kind of like pizza slices. I don't use this technique, one, because I'm not too worried about it being perfectly symmetrical, and it just limits my design abilities. So I'm just going to go with the simple circles. And once you have your circles, you can really just start drawing whatever designs you want. If you don't use the straight line ruler technique with the pencil, what I like to do is just kind of draw kind of like a compass, north, south, east, west, 4 points, and then using those 4 points as a guideline just to keep everything symmetrical. So putting a dot in between those points will give you 8 points, and then you can just kind of multiply them out. So there's really no rules here. The thing I like about mandalas is that everyone's are so different, but they're all so beautiful. So I'm just going to add whatever shapes come to mind, and you really don't have to use each ring to contain your shapes. You can kind of make them cross through the different size circles, and then once I use these pencil circle guidelines, I'll erase them at the end, and then it will look really symmetrical. So now that I've filled everything in, I'm going to go over this with my pen and add any smaller details to my design. And once I've done that, I'm just going to erase the rest of the remaining pencil marks. And that's my mandala. So what I'm going to do is take a photo of this with my phone, and I'm going to use a scanning app to scan it and then email it to myself. If you have a scanner at home, that also works, but I find the apps, Cam Scanner is the one I used, just really makes it super easy to transfer over to your computer. So So I'm going to do that, and then I will open up Rapid Resizer, so stay tuned. Hi guys, so I'm on Rapid Resizer now, and I have scanned my mandala design that I've made. So now I've emailed it to myself, and I'm just going to upload it. And here is my design. So it's pretty cool that you can do this, because when you use the dark felt tip pens, it really works really well. So I'm gonna fill this in with some color just to show you guys the color tool a bit. But before I do that, I'm just going to use the draw tool to edit my design a little bit. So you'll see in some places in my drawing, the lines don't meet. So when using the color tool, it's really important that your lines meet, just so the color stays contained in each block, or else your design will be a colorful mess. Okay, so I'm just looking for any spaces that need to be filled in. Okay, so hopefully I haven't missed anything, but if I have, I can always come back. So I'm going to go back to the print page, and I'm going to click on the color tool, and now I can easily fill in my design with color. So depending on the project that you're doing, you may not want to fill your design in, but it's a really great way to kind of decide what colors you want to work with. This is also another really good tool to use if you are designing like a tattoo or something, and you want to have a handmade, hand-drawn design, and then easily edit it and resize it, and then test out the colors. So if you guys want to draw your own tattoos, this is the perfect tool. But there's lots of things you could use this for. You don't necessarily have to color it in. I just want to give you guys a little preview. But you can also use your hand-drawn design to really blow it up and paint a mural. You could decorate furniture, chalk stencils. There's really a lot you can do, but I just like the fact that you can easily draw something and upload it, and add color and alter it to your liking. You could add text, you could design it and then use it in another program depending on what you're using it for. There's really a lot you can do. So I'll just quickly give you guys a little preview. I'm sure you're all well aware of what this software does, but you can see here that I've made my design 45 inches wide, which will print on multiple sheets of paper. So this is a really fast mandala tutorial. just to show you guys how easy it is to draw your own designs and then work on them using the Rapid Resizer software. So hopefully you guys found this helpful. I'd love to hear ideas that you guys have for these mandalas and drawing your own designs in general. Please don't forget to share your artwork with us by emailing photos of your projects to help@rapidresizer.com. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel because we're always posting new craft tutorials and walkthrough videos. So please check that out. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram. So thank you guys and have an amazing day.